In our lives, we'll all be subject to stress, states of fear and hopelessness. So what is our way to persevere through this? It is by building resilience. So what does it mean, though, to be resilient? It is officially defined as being able to achieve in life despite its adversities. It is, in essence, an adaptive capacity that we all have, and perhaps tend to forget. It is all too well that we know of resilience, but what if we went to its source to learn how this all comes about? It is from the human brain. We all know that our brain makes us think, but what about looking inside our brains to how we can use it to become better resilient? If we look inside our minds, it is a target of our stress and is constantly adapting its function to enable to manage our ways through it. In fact, the mark of a healthy brain is how it rebounds from stress, by showing resilient-like behaviours continually changing as a result. And the quirky thing is that we simply only have one brain. And unlike a body part like an arm or a shoulder that becomes hurt, we can't discard it and use something else when we become distressed. As a key aspect of building resilience is how our brain can adapt and grow through a process of neurogenesis, which is how our brain gives birth to new neurons, generating new activity in all parts of our brain, reigniting our minds when we come under stress. A key area where neurogenesis occurs is in the limbic system, located in the heart of the brain. This is the part of the brain that learns and develops memory and deciphers our emotional state and awareness. This area of the brain is also sensitive to stress. And if we think about when you were stressed, were you receptive and learning and in control of all your emotions? As we tend to be so hyper-aroused and block our capacity to see any logic. So how do we use our brains to generate neurogenesis and build resilience? By simply taking action. As so often we become consumed in stress that we become so helpless in our ability to act and solve our problems. We often forget that life is bigger than the stress that we are experiencing. Where to be resilient, we must first learn to accept our situation and then determine the purpose behind our actions. As by defining purpose, we shut down our anxiety systems and activate our goal-orientated circuits in the upper cortical regions of our brain. As to be resilient, we must be motivated to do so, where neuroscience has shown us that our minds can be malleable and can change and grow and redevelop itself. Therefore, by knowing how our brains can promote resilience, by redeveloping neuronal activity, we can apply resilience in a practical way. We can understand that resilience is not just about willpower, but a process of creativity, putting ourselves in the best position to face our problems. Perhaps a settling breathing exercise, keeping in motion through exercise, and seeking a simple social interaction. As when it comes to our brains and resilience, it demonstrates one key thing, that we have the capacity to improve ourselves. We understand how our upbringing and learning has attributed to our lives. But we have also learned that our brain is adaptable and can heal and regrow, no different to how a broken arm will mend its bones and bruising. We just simply can't see it. It is not something refined to the rich, powerful or successful. It is for all of us. As when trouble contorts, we can then look within, as our ability to positively adapt towards stress isn't just something refined by nature, but demanded from it.